Have you ever woken up feeling like you had an incredible dream, one that seemed to hold so much meaning, yet within mere seconds, the details slipped away like sand through your fingers? It's a sensation many of us have encountered at least once, if not more, in our lives. The dream was so vivid, so alive, so real that it felt like a message from some deeper part of our consciousness. The colors, the emotions, the connections, it all seemed so significant. But then, in the blink of an eye, it's gone. It's as if the dream had never existed at all. What remains is not the dream itself, but a lingering, almost intangible feeling of wonder, perhaps even longing, for the wisdom it might have carried. The experience leaves us pondering. What was that dream trying to tell me? Was it a glimpse into my subconscious, a hidden truth about my life, or perhaps a message from a greater source? But no matter how hard we try, the specifics of the dream escape us, leaving behind only fragments, shadows of something meaningful. In some cases, we may feel an emotional echo of the dream that stays with us throughout the day, a sense of peace, unease, or even clarity that seems to originate from the dream itself, but remains elusive, difficult to grasp. Now, imagine if I told you that this forgetting isn't merely a natural aspect of sleep, nor is it just the brain's way of tidying up the clutter of the night. What if, in fact, there is a deeper, hidden truth behind it? One that not only explains why our dreams slip away so easily, but also offers profound insights into the very nature of our existence. A truth that Buddhism can help us uncover, an understanding of the mind that could change the way we view not just our dreams, but the waking reality we live in. The teachings of Buddhism provide a unique lens through which we can examine this phenomenon. In Buddhism, there is a concept called emptiness or sunyata, which suggests that everything we experience, whether it's a dream, an emotion, or even a thought, is transient and devoid of a permanent, fixed essence. Much like the dream that fades away upon waking, all of our experiences are momentary, and we, too, are impermanent. The dream, while vivid in the moment, is a manifestation of the mind, a product of fleeting mental states. When we wake up, the mind returns to its usual state, and with it, the dream dissolves, just as all phenomena dissolve when they no longer have the conditions to exist. This notion challenges the conventional understanding of reality, that what we see and experience is solid and lasting. Instead, it encourages us to embrace the fluid, ephemeral nature of life. Our waking life, much like our dreams, is a series of ever-changing moments and the attachment to things. Whether they are material possessions, relationships, or even our own identity, leads to suffering. Buddhism teaches us that the root of our suffering comes from clinging to these fleeting experiences, attempting to hold onto them when they are naturally in flux. So, what if this fleeting quality of dreams is not a random occurrence, but a reflection of the nature of all experiences? What if, instead of trying to capture and cling to the wisps of wisdom we think we had in our dreams, we learn to let them go? Much like we should do with the experiences of daily life. Perhaps the lesson lies not in the retention of the dream, but in the very act of letting go and embracing the impermanence of all things. In this way, the forgetting of our dreams may actually hold a greater truth than we realize. This is where Buddhism's teachings on mindfulness and detachment come into play. Instead of chasing after the fleeting moments of clarity or insight, we can learn to live fully in the present, appreciating each moment as it is, impermanent, transient, and beautiful in its fleeting nature. Through this understanding, the mysteries of the mind, the dreams we have, and the reality we live in begin to intertwine, offering a profound perspective on how to approach life with greater peace, wisdom, and acceptance. By embracing the transient nature of our dreams and our experiences, we unlock a deeper understanding of who we are and how we relate to the world around us. What seems like a forgotten dream may hold within it a simple but powerful message, that life is to be experienced fully in each passing moment, without the need to cling, grasp, or hold on to it. This very awareness can bring us closer to the wisdom we seek, not just in our dreams, but in the waking moments of our lives. You may be wondering, why is it that we forget so many dreams? It's a question that has puzzled many of us. Why do these vivid and seemingly significant dreams fade from our memory almost as soon as we wake up? Buddhist teachings suggest that there is something far more profound happening than mere memory loss. In fact, the process of forgetting dreams may be intricately tied to spiritual and emotional blocks within us, blocks that act as barriers, preventing us from accessing valuable messages that our subconscious mind is trying to send us. Buddhism doesn't view these dreams as random fragments or just the result of a restless mind. Instead, it sees them as opportunities for self-awareness and growth, messages that can help guide us on our spiritual journey if we only know how to interpret them. Imagine for a moment that the forgotten dreams you struggle to recall are not just scattered fragments of your imagination, but rather crucial messages from your subconscious. What if these dreams are alerting you to something essential in your life, something you may be overlooking or avoiding? These dreams could be pointing to deep-seated emotions, unresolved trauma, or aspects of your inner being that require healing or attention. According to Buddhist philosophy, the mind is not merely a mechanical organ that functions like a computer. It is a dynamic, interconnected part of our spiritual and emotional journey. In this view, the forgetfulness we experience could be a direct result of spiritual blockages, emotional knots, or unresolved issues that prevent us from receiving and understanding the wisdom embedded within our dreams. Buddhism teaches that the mind is a vast and complex network of thoughts, emotions, and subconscious processes. At any given moment, we are processing a multitude of information, both from the external world and from our internal landscape. Dreams, from a Buddhist perspective, are not arbitrary. They are messages from the deeper mind, attempting to communicate with us beyond the veil of our waking consciousness. However, if we are carrying emotional baggage, spiritual confusion, or unresolved inner turmoil, these messages can be distorted or repressed. Just like a dam holding back water, these emotional and spiritual blockages can prevent the natural flow of insight and wisdom from surfacing in our waking lives. Now, think about the emotional and spiritual obstacles that might be contributing to your forgetfulness. Perhaps you are facing unresolved grief, stress, or anxiety, emotions that cloud your ability to connect with your deeper self. Maybe there are unacknowledged fears or desires that your mind is reluctant to face. These unresolved issues can act like a fog, making it difficult for you to see clearly, both in your dreams and in your waking life. The forgetfulness of your dreams might be your mind's way of protecting you from confronting something too painful or too overwhelming at that moment. It is as if your subconscious is saying, "You are not yet ready to receive this message." In the Buddhist tradition, there is a concept called dukkha, often translated as suffering, dissatisfaction, or unease. Dukkha arises from attachment, aversion, and ignorance, and it manifests in various forms, including the emotional and spiritual blockages we carry. These blockages can create an environment where our deeper wisdom, often accessed through dreams, remains out of reach. Just as a plant cannot grow if its roots are tangled or blocked, our spiritual growth is hindered by these unresolved emotional knots. And yet, these blockages are not permanent. Through mindfulness, meditation, and conscious self-awareness, we can begin to untangle the knots and allow the flow of insight to return. Imagine if you could start addressing these emotional and spiritual blocks. What would happen if you could recognize that your forgotten dreams are not lost, but rather, they are waiting for the right moment to emerge? According to Buddhist teachings, the path to clarity involves both acceptance and understanding. By acknowledging and confronting our emotional and spiritual challenges with compassion, we can begin to dissolve the blocks that prevent us from fully engaging with our dreams and, by extension, our deeper selves. This process requires patience and self-compassion. Just as a flower slowly blooms, so too does our understanding of the wisdom that lies hidden in our dreams. The practice of mindfulness, which is central to Buddhism, offers a powerful tool for addressing these blockages. By learning to observe our thoughts, emotions, and dreams without judgment, we create the space for greater self-awareness. Mindfulness teaches us to simply be present with whatever arises, whether it's a difficult emotion or a fleeting dream, without clinging to it or pushing it away. Through this practice, we can begin to release the spiritual and emotional barriers that prevent us from fully accessing the messages our subconscious is trying to communicate. Furthermore, meditation, a core practice in Buddhism, can help quiet the restless mind and create the conditions for deeper insights to surface. In the stillness of meditation, we can cultivate an inner space where we are able to observe the patterns of our thoughts, the lingering emotions, and even the dreams that may be just beneath the surface. Through meditation, we may begin to access the wisdom that was once hidden behind the blocks of fear, doubt, or confusion. As the Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, meditation is the process of calming the mind and allowing the wisdom within to emerge. Ultimately, the forgotten dreams that we so often struggle to recall may not be lost at all. They are simply waiting for the right conditions to be understood. By addressing the emotional and spiritual blockages that prevent us from accessing them, we open ourselves to a world of insights and revelations that can lead to profound healing and transformation. Buddhist teachings remind us that everything is interconnected: the state of our mind, the condition of our heart, and the wisdom we receive through dreams and intuition. When we learn to remove the blocks and embrace the flow of our subconscious messages, we begin to live with greater clarity, self-awareness, and a deeper understanding of our own spiritual journey. Buddhism teaches us that our spiritual energy is often clouded by layers of emotional turbulence, stress, fear, resentment, or even joy and excitement. These emotions create a kind of fog around the mind, obscuring our ability to access deeper levels of consciousness, including the messages our dreams may carry. The turbulent currents of our emotions can distort our perception, preventing us from seeing the truth that lies beneath the surface. In this sense, the dream world becomes a reflection of our inner chaos, both the unresolved fears and the hidden longings that we may not even be aware of. Moreover, the fear of what those messages might bring can create resistance within us. Our subconscious mind, in its effort to protect us from discomfort or emotional pain, may even go so far as to erase memories of dreams that could be unsettling or difficult to face. Just as we may choose to ignore or suppress painful emotions in our waking life, our subconscious can do the same with the vivid, poignant dreams that arise during sleep. In this way, our dreams, like our emotions, become a battleground for our inner struggles, with the subconscious either attempting to protect us or bury truths we are not yet ready to confront. But here's where it gets interesting. Buddhism offers a path to remove these blockages. Through spiritual practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and conscious intention setting, we can begin to break free from these limitations. It is not just about remembering dreams, but also about learning how to access deeper spiritual realms and interpret the messages they bring. Buddhist teachings emphasize that the mind is not something we are merely subjected to, but something we can transform through mindful awareness and disciplined practice. Just as a murky pond can be cleared by stilling the waters, so too can our minds become clearer by practicing mindfulness, allowing us to access the deeper layers of consciousness that hold the wisdom of our dreams. Meditation, in particular, plays a crucial role in this process. In the stillness of meditation, we create an inner space where we can observe the flow of thoughts and emotions without attachment or aversion. Over time, as we cultivate this inner awareness, we become more attuned to the subtle signals of the subconscious. It is in this stillness that we begin to uncover the hidden messages within our dreams. By meditating regularly, we develop the capacity to sit with discomfort, fear, and even the unsettling truths that might arise in our dreams. Rather than pushing them away, we learn to approach them with compassion, understanding that these messages are part of our spiritual journey. Mindfulness is another tool in Buddhism that helps us peel away the layers of emotional fog. Mindfulness encourages us to be fully present in each moment, not only in our waking lives, but also during sleep and dreams. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations, we can begin to notice patterns in our dreams that reflect our waking state. Mindfulness teaches us to observe these patterns without judgment, allowing us to approach the subconscious with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. Through this practice, we create the conditions in which our dreams can be remembered and understood, as we clear away the emotional blockages that obscure their meaning. Conscious intention setting is yet another powerful practice in Buddhism that can help us unlock the wisdom in our dreams. By setting clear intentions before we sleep, such as asking for guidance, clarity, or healing, we open ourselves to receiving the insights we need. In Buddhism, intention is a powerful force. It shapes the direction of our actions and our spiritual path. By setting a conscious intention to remember our dreams or to receive specific guidance, we align our minds and hearts with a purpose that transcends the ordinary. This alignment creates an openness to the deeper layers of consciousness, allowing us to receive the messages that our dreams may carry. In essence, Buddhism teaches us that the process of accessing and interpreting our dreams is not just about remembering them. It is about creating the right conditions through mindfulness, meditation, and conscious intention for the deeper wisdom of our subconscious to emerge. By breaking through the emotional and spiritual blockages that cloud our minds, we open the door to a new level of self-awareness and understanding. Our dreams become more than just fleeting fragments. They become a source of guidance, healing, and spiritual growth. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, it's important to remember that these practices take time and patience. Just as we cannot expect a seed to sprout overnight, we cannot expect instant clarity in our dreams. The process of clearing away emotional turbulence and opening ourselves to deeper truths is a gradual one. However, with dedication and persistence, the fog around our minds begins to lift, and the messages hidden in our dreams, messages of healing, growth, and transformation, become clearer and more accessible. So, the next time you wake up from a dream that slips away into the fog, don't be discouraged. Recognize that this is part of the process and that the wisdom you seek is still within you. Through mindfulness, meditation, and conscious intention, you can begin to break through the barriers of forgetfulness and emotional blockages, opening yourself to the deeper truths that lie in wait. Your dreams, far from being lost, are simply waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. And as you continue on this journey of self-awareness, you may find that the wisdom you uncover within your dreams will guide you toward a greater understanding of yourself and the world around you. One of the most fascinating aspects of Buddhist teachings is the concept of astral projection. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon where the soul seems to leave the body during sleep, traveling to other dimensions or realities? It is a form of spiritual detachment, different from regular dreams. Astral projection is believed to allow the soul to explore other planes of existence, meeting spiritual beings, accessing hidden knowledge, and perhaps even connecting with those who have passed on. The experience is vivid and intensely real, as though you were fully conscious in another place, separate from your physical body. For many, this experience transcends any dream, offering an opportunity to confront the unknown and explore the mysteries of existence. This concept has been woven into spiritual traditions around the world, but in Buddhism, it is particularly intriguing. The Buddha spoke of different realms of existence beyond the physical world, and while astral projection might not be explicitly mentioned in the canonical texts, many Buddhist practitioners believe in the possibility of exploring these realms through advanced spiritual practice. In Buddhist philosophy, the notion of emptiness, shunyata, the idea that all phenomena are transient and lack inherent, permanent existence, opens the door to the possibility that the soul, too, is fluid and not confined to the body. This is why practices like meditation and mindfulness can sometimes allow one to step outside of ordinary perception, even during deep states of rest or sleep. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Isn't that just fantasy? How do I know it's real? Well, thousands of people worldwide have reported experiencing these out-of-body journeys with such clarity that they can recall every detail. For them, astral projection is not just a theory. It's a lived experience, one that has led them to a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the universe. These experiences are often accompanied by a sense of profound insight and clarity, and many people report that their encounters with spiritual beings or otherworldly dimensions have had a transformative effect on their lives. They come away from these experiences with an expanded view of reality, a deeper connection to their spiritual practice, and often a stronger sense of peace and purpose. So, what makes astral projection so significant, particularly in the context of Buddhism? To begin with, it invites us to question the nature of consciousness itself. In Buddhist teachings, the mind is seen as an ever-changing stream of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. What we consider to be the self is not a fixed, unchanging entity, but rather a fluid collection of experiences, constantly evolving. Astral projection may be understood as an extension of this fluidity, a reminder that our consciousness can transcend the limitations of the physical body and even the boundaries of space and time. Furthermore, astral projection challenges our traditional understanding of life and death. Many who have undergone such experiences report meeting deceased loved ones or encountering beings from other realms. This can provide a deep sense of comfort, as it suggests that death is not an end, but a transition. In Buddhism, the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, samsara, is central to the teachings, and these experiences of astral travel can serve as a profound reminder that the soul continues its journey beyond the physical realm, just as the Buddha taught. This understanding offers solace, particularly for those grieving the loss of loved ones, as it reminds them that the connection with those who have passed on is not severed by death, but rather continues in a different form. The practice of astral projection also ties into the concept of spiritual liberation in Buddhism. The goal of Buddhist practice is to transcend the limitations of the ego and the material world, to reach a state of enlightenment, nirvana. In a sense, astral projection can be seen as a glimpse into this higher state of consciousness. It offers a way to explore dimensions beyond our ordinary perception, perhaps even providing insights into the true nature of existence. When practiced with mindfulness and intention, astral projection can be a tool for deepening one's spiritual awareness, fostering greater compassion, and gaining a more profound understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhism, astral projection is not seen as an end in itself, but as a means to an end, a tool for deepening our spiritual practice. Just as meditation helps us quiet the mind and gain insight into the nature of suffering, astral projection can help us expand our consciousness, offering us new perspectives on our lives and the world around us. It can also serve as a reminder that, in the grand scheme of things, our attachment to the physical body and the material world is just one aspect of our existence. By releasing this attachment, we may find ourselves opening up to a much greater, more expansive reality. So, the next time you lie down to sleep, consider the possibility that your mind may wander to places you've never been before. Perhaps the soul, untethered from the constraints of the body, will embark on a journey into another dimension or encounter a spiritual being that offers you wisdom. Whether or not you consciously remember the experience, the fact that such experiences exist in the realm of possibility invites us to consider the limitless potential of the human spirit. If Buddhism teaches us anything, it is that our true nature is far more expansive and profound than we can imagine, and the exploration of that nature, whether through astral projection, meditation, or other practices, can lead us to a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. In the end, whether you interpret astral projection as a profound spiritual experience or as an intriguing mystery of consciousness, its significance lies in its ability to push the boundaries of what we perceive as reality. It asks us to confront our beliefs, challenge the limitations we place on our understanding of existence, and explore the deeper layers of our consciousness. And perhaps, in doing so, we may uncover truths that transform our understanding of who we are and what we are truly capable of. But here's the catch. Most of us do not remember our astral projections, nor do we consciously experience them. Why is that? It's because our minds are often too busy. Daily worries, anxieties, and stressors can block us from achieving a state of spiritual detachment. Fear, too, plays a role. Many people are simply frightened by the thought of leaving their physical bodies or encountering experiences beyond the tangible world. This fear can create a barrier that prevents us from consciously accessing these spiritual journeys. In our modern, fast-paced lives, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. The demands of work, family, relationships, and social media keep our minds cluttered and restless. This perpetual mental noise makes it nearly impossible to slip into the deep, calm states required for astral projection or even lucid dreaming. Our minds are caught in a loop of thoughts, worries, and emotions, much like a chaotic storm that keeps us tethered to the material world. As a result, our ability to detach and explore other realms of consciousness becomes stifled. Buddhism, however, offers a different perspective on this. The Buddha taught that much of our suffering comes from the attachments and distractions we create in our own minds. Our fears, desires, and attachments are like chains that keep us bound to the physical world, preventing us from experiencing deeper, more spiritual aspects of existence. In this context, overcoming these barriers to astral projection is not just about technique. It is also about cultivating the right mindset and energy to enter into these heightened states of consciousness. Buddhism suggests that overcoming these fears and blockages requires practice and intentionality. Just as you would train for any skill, you can train your mind to transcend these barriers and consciously explore the spiritual realms. In fact, Buddhist meditation practices such as vipassana, insight meditation, or samatha, calming meditation, can help quiet the mind and prepare it for spiritual exploration. These practices allow us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment, cultivating a sense of detachment from the noise of daily life. By training ourselves to still the mind, we begin to peel away the layers of distraction and fear that block our access to higher states of consciousness. However, it's not just about overcoming fear. There is also the influence of energy, both the energy we carry within ourselves and the energy in our environment. In Buddhism, it is believed that everything in the universe is interconnected, and all beings carry an energy that influences the world around them. If we are filled with tension, anxiety, or negative emotions, this energy creates a barrier between us and the more subtle, spiritual realms. Similarly, if we are in an environment that is chaotic, filled with noise or negativity, it becomes much harder for the soul to travel freely during sleep. The energy we carry within ourselves is a reflection of our emotional and mental state. When we are overwhelmed by fear, stress, or unresolved emotional trauma, our energy becomes dense, preventing the soul from being able to lift itself into higher dimensions. But by practicing mindfulness and cultivating inner peace, we can shift our energy to one of clarity and openness. Meditation, for example, helps us ground ourselves in the present moment, allowing us to release unnecessary attachments and negative emotions. This shift in energy is key to creating the space needed for astral projection to occur. Similarly, our external environment plays a significant role in our ability to access these spiritual experiences. A calm, peaceful, and harmonious space, free from distractions and negative energy, can foster an atmosphere that is conducive to astral projection. In Buddhist traditions, spaces are often cleared and purified using incense, chanting, or the ringing of bells to help remove any negative energy. These practices are not just rituals. They are designed to create an environment that is energetically aligned with spiritual growth and exploration. So, if you want to consciously experience astral projection, it's important to start with your own energy. Take a moment each day to center yourself, to quiet your mind, and to cultivate an inner sense of peace. By doing so, you are preparing the energy in your body and mind to transcend the physical and explore the spiritual. You can also create a supportive environment by reducing the clutter and distractions around you, choosing a quiet space to practice your meditation or dream work, and surrounding yourself with positive influences that uplift your spirit. It's also essential to embrace patience in this process. Just as a plant takes time to grow, your ability to consciously engage with your spiritual journeys will unfold gradually. The key is consistent practice and the intention to remain open to whatever experiences come your way. Over time, you may find that your connection to your dreams, and even to the experience of astral projection, deepens. You may begin to remember more vivid and meaningful dreams, or even have more conscious experiences of astral travel. In the end, the journey towards spiritual exploration is not just about reaching a destination. It is about learning to navigate the deeper layers of our consciousness, to face our fears, and to cultivate an open, peaceful, and expansive mind. Through these practices, we can open ourselves to the mysteries of existence, moving beyond the constraints of the physical world and into a vast, interconnected spiritual reality. And as we continue to grow and transform, we may find that the journey itself is the greatest gift of all. In fact, sometimes the reason you can't remember your dreams or your astral journeys is because they were blocked or distorted by these influences. Have you ever felt a deep sense of déjà vu, as though you've lived a moment before, but can't quite place where or when? This is often a sign that you've had an out-of-body experience, but your conscious mind can't quite put the pieces together. Those fleeting, fragmented feelings are echoes of a deeper, spiritual experience trying to make its way into your waking life. Déjà vu is a curious phenomenon. It feels as though time bends for a split second, and we experience a sense of familiarity with something that logically shouldn't be familiar. It's as if our souls have traveled along a path before, even if our conscious minds haven't. What if I told you that these moments of strange familiarity are not just random glitches in the matrix of time, but rather reflections of out-of-body experiences, astral projections, or glimpses into alternate realities that our higher selves are trying to communicate? Your subconscious might be attempting to present you with fragments of these journeys, but your conscious mind, caught up in the mundane, is too distracted to fully absorb or interpret them. The result is a fleeting, almost ghostly feeling of familiarity, an echo of something real, but just out of reach. The good news is, it's possible to reverse this process. There are methods you can use to open your mind and soul, allowing these experiences to flow freely into your consciousness. The first step is to acknowledge the existence of these deeper, spiritual experiences and to cultivate a mindset that is open to receiving them. This is not about forcing yourself to believe in something you are not ready to accept. It's about giving your spirit permission to explore and remember what it already knows. One of the most effective methods for opening your mind to these experiences is meditation. Meditation, particularly before sleep, is a powerful tool for spiritual growth. Before you lie down to rest, take a few moments to practice cleansing and calming meditations. These practices help to clear away negative energies and calm the emotional turbulence that can cloud your mind. Focus on your breath, on releasing tension, and on grounding yourself in the present moment. This process creates an energetic space that allows your soul to detach from the physical world and journey to other realms. As your vibration raises and your mind quiets, you create a fertile ground for spiritual experiences to take root. Positive affirmations before sleep can also help to reprogram your subconscious and make it more receptive to spiritual experiences. Affirmations are powerful tools because they align your mind with specific intentions. By repeating affirmations such as, "I am open to remembering my dreams," or "I am ready to explore new dimensions of consciousness," you send a clear message to your subconscious. I am ready to explore beyond the boundaries of the physical. These words work like a key, unlocking the door to a deeper state of awareness, where the veils between the physical and spiritual worlds become thinner. Over time, as you consistently repeat these affirmations, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your dreams and your ability to access out-of-body experiences. Another tool that can help facilitate spiritual exploration is the use of crystals. Crystals have long been revered for their energetic properties, and amethyst, in particular, is known for its spiritual amplifying qualities. Amethyst is said to have a unique ability to open up the higher chakras, facilitating deeper meditation and spiritual journeys. Placing amethyst under your pillow or on your bedside table before sleep can help clear negative energy from your environment, creating a more receptive state for spiritual exploration. The gentle energy of amethyst can help soothe any lingering emotional disturbances, allowing your mind to enter a state of stillness that encourages astral projection and deeper dream recall. There is also the practice of keeping a dream journal. One of the most effective ways to strengthen the connection between your conscious and subconscious mind is to record your dreams immediately upon waking. When you wake up, no matter how small or fragmented the memory, write it down. Even if it's just a fleeting image or feeling, jot it down in your journal. The act of writing down your dreams sends a signal to your mind that these experiences are valuable and worthy of your attention. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to retain and recall dreams, creating a bridge between the conscious and subconscious realms. By consistently writing in your dream journal, you begin to build a rapport with your subconscious, signaling that you are ready to receive its messages and guidance. You may notice that, with time, the connection between your waking life and your spiritual experiences becomes clearer. Your dreams may become more vivid, more detailed, and easier to recall. Astral projections may become more frequent, and you may even find that you can consciously direct your out-of-body experiences. As you continue with these practices, you may begin to experience a profound shift in your understanding of yourself and the universe around you. What was once fragmented or difficult to grasp may become a more continuous flow of spiritual wisdom and insight. Incorporating these practices into your daily life doesn't just enhance your ability to remember dreams or experience astral projections. It opens up a greater potential for personal growth and spiritual awareness. As you learn to transcend the limitations of your physical mind, you may find that you become more in tune with the deeper, unseen currents of life. Your intuition may sharpen, and you may begin to experience a more profound connection with the spiritual realm. This connection can guide you toward greater clarity, healing, and self-understanding. Ultimately, the process of exploring your dreams and spiritual journeys is not just about remembering the experiences. It's about understanding their deeper meanings and applying them to your waking life. As you open yourself to the mysteries of your subconscious and the spiritual realms, you begin to unlock a treasure trove of insights that can guide you on your path to self-realization. So, the next time you experience déjà vu or struggle to remember a dream, remember that these moments are not random. They are windows into a deeper reality, one that is waiting for you to explore. By opening your heart and mind to these experiences, you create the conditions for a more profound and spiritually fulfilling life. As you continue with these practices, you may begin to notice that your dreams and astral experiences become more vivid, clearer, and more meaningful. With dedication, you can begin to access these hidden layers of consciousness, revealing insights and wisdom that could transform your life. Imagine being able to consciously navigate these spiritual realms, exploring the unknown, meeting spiritual guides, or even communicating with loved ones who have passed. The possibilities are endless. These experiences, once veiled in mystery, can begin to unfold before your eyes, offering a deeper connection to both your inner self and the vast universe around you. You may find yourself in places you've never seen before, meeting beings of light, or receiving guidance on questions that have long plagued your waking life. Perhaps you will encounter wise spiritual teachers whose presence brings peace, or receive answers to personal challenges that seem insurmountable. Each journey through the realms of consciousness offers an opportunity for learning and growth, a chance to unlock the mysteries of existence and understand your place in the grand scheme of things. But how can you take this even further? How can you start controlling these spiritual journeys and consciously explore the dimensions of your mind? The practice of lucid dreaming can be a powerful tool in this process. Lucid dreaming occurs when you realize you are dreaming and gain control over the dream. This means you can decide what happens next, where you go, who you meet, and even which lessons you wish to learn. Lucid dreaming isn't just about exploring fantastical landscapes. It's a profound tool for self-exploration and spiritual growth. It allows you to become the master of your own dreams, guiding them in directions that serve your highest good. To begin practicing lucid dreaming, start with reality checks. During the day, ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? Look at your hands, read a text, then look again. In dreams, things rarely stay consistent. Texts might change when you look back, or your hands might appear distorted. By developing the habit of questioning your reality while awake, this practice will naturally carry over into your dream state. Once you realize you're dreaming, you'll become lucid, gaining the ability to control your experience. This practice is like a doorway to greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. Not only can you direct your dreams, but you can also use them to work through unresolved emotions, confront fears, or gain clarity on your waking life. The more you practice lucid dreaming, the more skilled you'll become at navigating these realms. You may choose to meet with spiritual guides, ask questions about your life path, or even journey to locations of significance in your personal spiritual evolution. The key is to approach each experience with openness and curiosity, allowing the dream world to reveal itself as a valuable source of guidance and transformation. In addition to lucid dreaming, astral projection offers a more profound level of exploration. While lucid dreaming happens within the dream state, astral projection allows you to separate from your physical body and travel beyond the confines of your waking reality. The body separation method, which involves deeply relaxing and visualizing your astral body rising from your physical body, can help you consciously separate from the physical realm and explore other dimensions. Astral projection is often described as a form of out-of-body experience where you are fully aware of your surroundings and yet separate from your physical self. In this state, you may find yourself traveling through time, space, or even dimensions that exist beyond our usual perception of reality. But why would you want to do this? Why go to such lengths to explore these realms? The answer lies in the potential for growth and transformation. By consciously exploring these spiritual dimensions, you gain access to wisdom and healing that can alter your perception of life and death. You begin to understand that your soul is eternal, and that there is more to existence than what we can see with our physical eyes. Spiritual journeys such as lucid dreaming and astral projection offer you the opportunity to break free from the illusion of separation, to realize that the soul is not confined by the limitations of the body or the physical world. Through astral projection, you may come to understand that the fears we hold onto in our waking lives often stem from misconceptions about life and death. These fears can be released through direct spiritual experience, where you begin to realize that death is not the end, but a transition to another state of being. By exploring these realms consciously, you allow yourself to confront your deepest fears and release the spiritual blockages that hinder your growth. Each journey offers healing and clarity, helping you navigate the challenges of life with a newfound perspective. Moreover, these experiences give you a glimpse into the interconnectedness of all beings. Whether you are meeting spiritual guides, communicating with departed loved ones, or experiencing a greater sense of oneness with the universe, you begin to see that there is no separation between you and the world around you. The boundaries between self and other dissolve, and you realize that your actions, thoughts, and intentions have a ripple effect throughout the fabric of reality. This understanding can inspire you to live with greater compassion, kindness, and awareness, knowing that every action you take affects the greater whole. Incorporating these practices into your life is not about seeking escapism or avoiding the challenges of the physical world. Instead, it is about expanding your awareness and understanding the deeper layers of existence. It is about embracing the spiritual dimensions of life and finding a balance between the material and the mystical. As you journey through dreams and beyond the physical body, you will likely find that your sense of self expands, your purpose becomes clearer, and your connection to the universe grows stronger. The wisdom you gain along the way can guide you toward healing, clarity, and peace. Ultimately, these practices offer a path to spiritual awakening, one that deepens your understanding of yourself, your place in the universe, and the nature of reality itself. As you explore the realms of consciousness, you come to understand that there is no limit to what you can discover. Every dream, every astral journey, is a step toward greater wisdom and self-realization. Embrace this journey with an open heart and mind, and you will find that the more you explore, the more you uncover the mysteries of the universe, and ultimately, the mysteries of your own soul. Remember, the benefits of exploring these realms extend far beyond just the adventure of it all. The true beauty of these practices lies in the profound clarity, insight, and peace they bring to your life. As you unlock the hidden layers of your subconscious and consciously explore other dimensions, you come to understand that you are part of a much larger cosmic puzzle. This realization is not just a fleeting thought, but a deep inner knowing that brings with it a sense of purpose and alignment. The more you open yourself to these experiences, the more you begin to connect with your true self, your soul's deeper desires, and the true nature of reality itself. In this process, you are no longer just drifting through life. You are living with intention, consciously navigating your spiritual path and integrating the wisdom you gain from your dreams and astral journeys into your daily life. This is not only a spiritual adventure, it is a profound transformation that helps you understand the interconnectedness of all things and how every action, thought, and intention ripples through the universe, contributing to the greater whole. The clarity you gain from these spiritual practices can empower you to make choices that align with your highest good and the greater good of the world around you. So, now that you have learned the tools and techniques to unlock your spiritual journeys, I invite you to reflect on something deeper. Are you ready to explore these realms consciously? Are you ready to unlock the hidden messages within your dreams and discover a universe of possibilities, growth, and self-realization? If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to take that first step. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future explorations into these fascinating and transformative topics. Together, we will dive deeper into the mysteries of the mind, uncover the hidden wisdom within our dreams, and learn to navigate the spiritual realms that surround us. Share this video with friends and loved ones who are also seeking spiritual growth, understanding, and transformation. Let them know that there's a community here where we explore the limitless potential of the mind, the soul, and the universe. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us about your own experiences with dreams, astral projection, or lucid dreaming. Your story might inspire someone else to embark on their own journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. Let's embark on this journey together, and may we all find the courage to explore the infinite possibilities of the universe, discovering new dimensions of consciousness, wisdom, and peace along the way. May our experiences deepen our connection with our true selves and with the divine, guiding us to a life full of purpose, love, and inner harmony. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. I look forward to hearing your stories and sharing more insights as we continue to journey together. Peace, light, and infinite possibilities to you all.